Not too sick, I gon' need a medic. Obviously I fly, LV on my belly. Don't be the kind, that I'm my pocket heavy. Have money on my brain, keep talk what you're saying. Talk out with the code that I serve, not the lane. Ice on my neck that shine like a chain. Now that money, me no know what you're saying. Bitcoin hot, I'm study stocks. I want all the hood, I'm a not out the app. I'm flying like this, now I don't need a gas. I'm up on the line, anywhere up on the map.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here, and today we're going to be looking at my two trades on the NAS100 and also what happened after. When it comes to today, it was a FOMC day. That's a Fed Open Market Committee day, where they basically discuss how they are planning to raise or lower interest rates, and interest rates have a big impact on how the economy moves, and not just the economy but stocks. And that's what we're doing here. So this channel is not for beginners. This is for people who are actually interested in stocks and understand what's going on. I'm not explaining everything down to the T. I'm actually in the weeds and doing this. Hopefully you can spend some time doing some research, and then you can actually watch this video and have a better understanding. If not, well, this is going to be a very niche product for you, and you're probably not going to watch it through. So the first trade I took from yesterday, you can see that was at 6 on the 19 candle. So that was at 6 p.m. Took a long position. So the 19 candle, 6 p.m. So we're looking at Tuesday at 6. So around here. So my direction was correct, but I just kept getting stopped out, which is normal. Sometimes my strategy works where I'm able to hold it through. Sometimes I just get stopped out. I think it was 4,000 ticks or 400. 400 would give you a risk of 40. And let's see how much I lost here. 40. And you can see perfectly here the price 17985.4. So that was my stop loss. And when did I get stopped out? This will probably perfectly map out where I got stopped out. So I had this on the 15-minute chart. If I go to the 1 hour, I can see better where I got stopped out. And we're looking at here. So, wow, where I got stopped out would have been a great time to re-enter, set my stop loss lower, and I would have been clean for the entire day. I didn't enter again because it was like, I didn't feel confident. I didn't like how everything was lining up. I was taking losses on losses on losses. So I decided to slow down, enter the following day to kind of see if, when I'm more calm, if I could enter a better position. So I entered to the buy side initially here. I got stopped out on the 21 candle. You can see it matches here. Position closed by stop loss here on the 21, and then moving on, I entered on the 7 o'clock now. So let's find the 7. So is this a 7? I think this is 6. So this is 7. So I entered on the 7 is actually where the market started to go down before pushing up. So I entered on the 7, 18079.4. And then I had a stop loss of 35. So I'm thinking the stop level would have been 350. And that should kind of closely match what I have here. So you can see if I actually go to my losses, I have a loss of 40 blank and a loss of 35, right? And this actually matches the exact time I got stopped out. And it's gonna tell you at what candle did I get stopped out before we even check that one. So at what candle I got stopped out on the next candle. So it's actually the 8th candle that stopped me out. Let's see, here you go, 820. That's where I got stopped out for a loss. And then let's get into what happened today. Not a huge event, but the market actually took it very bullish. So if you go on Twitter, you can actually go to some finance person's pages and you'll see a definition of what happened today, because they typically keep you updated on what's going on. So you can see that from today's meeting, what was the release? The Federal Reserve has once again decided not to raise or cut interest rates. the Fed will keep interest rates at current level for now. I mean, the market might take that bullish because it shows that they're not in a position where they have to cut interest rates, right? Because they're just cruising right now. You're at an elevated level. Nothing is breaking. The economy is able to function in this economy, and then they choose to cut rates later down, and that will offer a little more spur in the economy. But I think as well, they don't want it to look political. They don't want to look like they're cutting rates for a certain political party. So they have to be strategic with that, as well as balancing the fact that everybody's trying to interpret what rate cuts mean, right? And that's basically it, just a short snippet of what I understand from what happened today. And I'm also going to go into the watch list. Let's go into my watch list. So, going into my watch list, let's look at the instruments that I typically look at. So, the first one is Bitcoin. Rates affect Bitcoin as well. So, if you see the market going up, Bitcoin is typically going to react the same way, if not delayed. This actually looks like a little lag from what the market did. Bitcoin pushed up. Cutting rates is actually bullish for Bitcoin as well. Raising rates is bullish for Bitcoin as well. I mean, it benefits in both market environment, right? So you can see Bitcoin slightly trending up. I'm probably going to look for buys tomorrow, but there is a possibility that it will come back down and take all of this movement that we had to the upside. Tesla, I think Tesla is coming up today, so we're about, I'm guessing 180. Let's see, 175. Okay, so it still came up about $4 from yesterday, 175.56 IMMR. It should have came up just like everything else, because anything that has to do with rates is gonna bring up the entire market. So IMMR is at 7.46. So nothing really. Nothing really. Bitfarms, did that do anything? 2.5, huh? 2.5. So now Bitfarms is decided to go back up, but I'm already out. It took 1 day for it to move and clear all of these days. Bitfarms is crazy. I'm not even playing with that anymore. Nvidia, I would think it would have a good reaction from that. So we're back up to 906 on Nvidia. AMD, good reaction. 200? No, 181, just like yesterday. Good to know that. Okay. SMCI, I mean, they had some secondary share selling, so that will leave a damper on the stock overall. But it has been more bullish than Nvidia when it comes to movements. So you can see we're back at 906. So it's just up $1 from yesterday. It basically went down for a majority of the day and then came right back up. Very interesting. So let's actually write that. Let's write everything that we noted today. So no rate change plan on cuts later. 75 basis points. Bitcoin coming up. Tesla coming up. Bitcoin miners coming up. Nvidia up. That's basically what I would say about today. I'm not even noting IMMR because that's pretty much the same. Nvidia, you're pretty much the same, and SMCI and AMD pretty much the same price as yesterday. So that's basically it for today's video. Where am I looking tomorrow on the NAS100? This is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. This is a lot. It's a big, nice move. Bullish from, he had a rejection here. Nice bullish move. And it's possible it could be this week. Could be this week where the NAS100 makes a new high. So let's see. It could be between tomorrow and Friday. That's the possibility. That's what I'm thinking. that we're gonna make a new high. And we still haven't cleared the high from, when was this? Monday the 4th. So that week we made a new high. We haven't made a new high since then. Hopefully we make a new high and close above there. You can see that a new high would bring you up to about 18,500. So that leaves about $200 move on the table still. So we'll see how that turns out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.